Good morning. I'm sitting outside in my garden listening to the birds. They've woken me this morning with their calls. I hope you can hear some of the birds when you play the video. As I've come out, I found a black and white stripy feather on the gravel in my garden, and that's a magpie feather. And it reminded me of the English folk tale of the magpie's nest. So I'm going to see if I can read it to you today. All the birds of the air came to the magpie and asked her to teach them how to build nests. For the magpie is the cleverest bird of all at building nests. So she put all the birds around her and began to show them how to do it. First of all, she took some mud and made a sort of a round cake with it. "Oh, that's how it's done," said the thrush, and away it flew. And so that's how thrushes build their nest. Then the magpie took some twigs and arranged them around in the mud. "Now I know about it," said the blackbird, and off he flew. And that's how the blackbirds make their nests to this very day. Then the magpie put another layer of mud over the twigs. "Oh, that's quite obvious," said the wise owl, and away it flew, and owls have never made better nests since. After this, the magpie took some twigs and twined them, twirled them round the outside of the nest. "The very thing," said the sparrow, and off he went. So sparrows make rather messy, slovenly nests to this day. Well, the magpie took some feathers and stuff and lay in the nest very comfortably with it. "That suits me," cried the starling, and off it flew. And very comfortable nests have starlings. So it went on, every bird taking away some knowledge of how to build nests, but none of them waiting to the end. Meanwhile, Magpie went on working and working without looking up, till the only bird that remained was the turtle dove. And that hadn't paid any attention at all, but only kept on saying its silly cry. "Take two, Taffy, take two, ooh, ooh." At last, the magpie heard this just as she was putting a twig across. So she said, "One's enough." But the turtle dove kept on saying, "Take two, Taffy, take two, ooh, ooh." Then the magpie got angry and said, "One's enough, I tell you." But still the turtle dove cried, "Take two, Taffy, take two, ooh, ooh." At last, the magpie looked up and saw nobody near her but the silly turtle dove. And then she got rare angry and flew away and refused to tell the birds how to build their nests again. And that is why different birds build their nests differently. In my garden, I can hear the sparrows today. Can you hear that? It's not a turtle dove. It's one of its cousins. It's a wood pigeon. And it's got that silly kind of sound as well. Look out for wood pigeons. They're really waddly and fat. And they waddle around your garden. And they're the only birds, well, maybe not the only birds, but the only birds I've seen, who when they come to drink, they actually put their head down into the water I leave them and suck it up like a straw. There he is again. And there's usually a magpie flying around. My cats don't like the magpies. The magpies dive bomb my cats and try and peck them and move them away. I think that's a crow. Well, go out in your garden, go for a walk. I think the crow agrees with me. And enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.